In a not-so-distant future, where cloning has become as common as ordering fast food, a rogue entertainment conglomerate has decided to shake things up with a chaotic new reality competition series called Clone Off. This show is not just about winning, it's about watching history's greatest figures and modern icons collide in the most absurd challenges imaginable. As the camera zooms in on Julius Caesar, he gestures dramatically, rallying his fellow clones to follow his lead. "You must think like a general," he insists, despite the fact that nobody seems to be on board with his military-style tactics. Meanwhile, Beyoncé clone number 27 is already choreographing a dance to motivate the group, her perfectionist nature shining through as she critiques the inflatable construction's aesthetic appeal. Einstein, lost in thought, accidentally inflates a rubber flamingo too much, causing a comical explosion that sends rubber ducks everywhere, leaving him frazzled and muttering about quantum mechanics. Cleopatra, observing the chaos, sips her sparkling water while plotting her next move. "Why waste energy on building when you can use charm as your weapon?" she muses, shooting a flirty glance at Viper 7, who is busy live-streaming the whole fiasco to his legion of followers. The showrunner, relishing the unfolding spectacle, announces the twist. Any clone who fails to complete their section of the pyramid must wear a giant inflatable duck costume for the rest of the episode. As the challenges progress, we see the evolution of alliances and betrayals. Julius Caesar, convinced that he can win everyone over, attempts to negotiate a pact with Cleopatra, but she is already plotting against him, eager to make him the first to don the duck costume. "Trust is a strategy, my dear," she whispers in a confessional, her trademark charm dripping from every word. Meanwhile, Einstein's brain is racing, caught in an existential loop as he struggles with the reality of his situation. "We're all just clones, but do we have free will to choose our own failures?" he ponders, leading to an unexpected moment of levity as the others laugh at his philosophical woes. The second episode ramps up the absurdity with a challenge called Escape Room, History Edition. Each team must escape a room set in a historical era, but not without a twist. The details are intentionally wrong, creating an atmosphere of delightful confusion. Einstein, panicking as he realizes he's trapped in a timeline that makes no sense, yells, "This cannot be happening. Time is folding incorrectly." His meltdown is met with laughter from the others, who are barely able to concentrate on the puzzles with the inappropriate historical references flying around. As the rooms begin to shuffle contestants mid-puzzle, the stakes rise even higher. Julius Caesar finds himself suddenly teleported into the Victorian room, trying to negotiate with a perplexed TikTok star. Meanwhile, Cleopatra takes full advantage of the confusion, manipulating the other contestants to do her bidding, all while pretending to be an innocent bystander in distress. Viper 7 is gleefully documenting the chaos, his followers eagerly awaiting every twist and turn, as he narrates in slangs like, "Y'all just got hit with that history remix." The showrunner, ever the instigator, gleefully watches as alliances crumble and egos clash. He announces surprise twists at every turn, from sudden time constraints to random penalties that keep the clones on their toes. Julius, once again strategizing, decides to form a temporary alliance with Einstein, who is still trying to comprehend why the laws of physics don't seem to apply in the show. The two are comically mismatched, with Caesar overthinking everything while Einstein struggles to keep his thoughts straight. Their comedic dynamic creates moments of uproarious laughter, particularly when Einstein accidentally sets off a series of mishaps, melting down even further. Beyoncé clone number 27, in the chaos, unexpectedly shines in a challenge that requires engineering skills. With her keen eye for aesthetics, she builds a contraption that not only functions but looks fabulous. Her fellow contestants are in awe, and the first hints of respect start to form amongst the chaos. Cleopatra, however, sees this as a threat and begins plotting to undermine her. The dynamic between the contestants starts to shift, tension brewing as they realize that only one can emerge victorious, and the stakes are more ridiculous than ever. As the episode winds down, with contestants donning inflatable costumes and alliances fraying, the showrunner reveals another twist, a cliffhanger that leaves the audience gasping. Next time on Clone Off, the ultimate challenge requires you to build a time machine using nothing but a banana peel and your wits. The clones have no idea what they're in for, but one thing is clear, the absurdity will only escalate from here. Through comical failures, unexpected alliances, and the unending chaos of the clone-off universe, viewers are left on the edge of their seats, anticipating the next round of hilarity. What will history's greatest figures do next when the stakes are absurd and the competition is fierce? Tune in to find out, because in this universe, anything can happen, and history is just a punchline waiting to happen.